Hey everyone, welcome back to Salt Bake Mini. Something has been bugging me for a bit on my kitchen layout, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I was talking to my daughter this week about how I think I can make a working refrigerator. She asked me where I was going to put it, and it struck me. I don't have space for a refrigerator. So I redesigned the layout to include a refrigerator. On top of having to design the refrigerator, I also am in need of a couple more drawer cabinets as indicated here. I get to work making them, and if you want to see how I put them together, you can click here. I'll also put a link to it in this video's description below. But in this video, I'll show how I made the countertops. A while ago, my brother remodeled his house, and one of the many things I like about it is his countertops. I asked his wife where they got them, and she gave me a sample piece so I could try cutting it. It's a quartz countertop and is insanely hard. I used a tile saw to make initial test cuts, but the tile saw didn't cut as deep as I would be needing, so I thought I would try other tools. Scroll saw? Nope. Sawzall. It cut a little, but wore out my blade very fast. After a few other tools in the saw blade types, I tried an angle grinder with a masonry disc, and it worked wonderfully. So I used a table saw for the initial cuts, and then used the masonry disc on the angle grinder to finish the cuts. A quick note on cutting quartz or anything like it: it produces a lot of dust, so proper PPE is a must. When not cutting it on the tile saw, which uses water to eliminate the dust, I wore a filtered dust mask and used a high-powered fan to blow the dust away from me. I then used the angle grinder and some sandpaper to flatten and smooth the underside of the countertop. While this worked for the straight lines of the island piece, I didn't think it would work too well for the side counter sections. I went ahead and just skipped the tile saw and went straight to the angle grinder. I used tape to help cut straighter lines and give me an easy reference of where to cut. I cut the sample pieces into a more manageable size and then marked my shape with a template I cut from basswood. Once cut out, I can start smoothing the underside and rounding the corners with sandpaper. I grind grooves into the underside for the cabinets to sit into. This took a long time and multiple grinding discs, and I'm not sure I would do it again if I had to make a new set. The last thing to do was to clean off pencil marks. Dish soap, alcohol, and any normal cleaner didn't seem to work, so this is what I found to work. After a quick scrub, they're cleaned up and ready for installation.